Hello, it's Dr. Rhonda Johnson, and today is Wednesday, March 17th, 2021. And today I'm going to be talking about the Astra Zeneca vaccine. Well, I know that there are just some people out there that have just been waiting for some possible bad news around the rollout of the COVID-19 vaccines so they can say, "See, I told you so. Those vaccines aren't safe." Well, before you believe that line of thinking, I have some factual information for you. But first, let me pause to say that worldwide, over 392 million COVID-19 vaccine doses have been given. And here in the United States, 111 million doses have been given of the Pfizer, Moderna, and Johnson & Johnson vaccines combined. So what is this talk all about? Well, the administration of the Astra Zeneca vaccine has been suspended in about a dozen European countries. Now, here's what I want you to know. That here in the United States, the Food and Drug Administration did not approve this vaccine to be given under emergency use authorization. So the AstraZeneca vaccine, we have about 100 million doses that were purchased by the federal government, but they're sitting in the freezer. Not a single dose has been given here in the United States. And the issue was around the phase 3 clinical trials. There were 3 different countries that were involved in the phase 3 clinical trials. There were different doses of the vaccines given. The methods of doing the phase 3 clinical trials were different. Some of the countries used a different trial design. And so the experts that reviewed the safety information said you'd have to go back to the drawing board. You have to go back and conduct these phase 3 clinical trials in a uniform, standardized format. And then we'll see what the data shows around the safety profile for these vaccines. So again, this AstraZeneca vaccine has been given worldwide, but it has not been given out here in the United States because the FDA didn't approve it for emergency use. So what is happening? There were over 1.7 million doses of the AstraZeneca vaccine administered throughout Europe, and approximately 30 individuals have developed either deep venous thrombosis, that's either blood clots in the leg or the extremities, or pulmonary embolism. That's when the blood clots are lodged in the lung. Those are the main 2 concerns. Now, in a statement released by AstraZeneca, they said they have seen no evidence of increased risk of pulmonary embolism, deep vein thrombosis, or thrombocytopenia, either overall or for specific age groups, genders, batches, or particular countries. So the question is this causation, meaning the vaccine caused these blood clots, or is it correlation, meaning that these were just random, unfortunate events that happened in people who got the vaccine? Well, the health experts are going to have to look at that. They're going to have to review the data and see what they find. But in the meantime, about a dozen of the countries have suspended the vaccine rollout in the European Union and the United Kingdom. So, again, I caution people that this is not related at any way to the vaccines that are being used here in the United States. And we don't even know that there's any indication that the AstraZeneca vaccine has caused these events. So Is this a cause of concern here in the United States? Well, I don't think that it should be, because again, these experts are monitoring all the side effects that are occurring from these vaccines. And so the safety is being monitored. And right now, the threat of the coronavirus, which itself can cause blood clots, remains very real. And the race is on to get as many people vaccinated before the variants take hold. You know, there's been a lot of talk about these variants. The United Kingdom variant, now it's believed that more than 90% of the infections in the United Kingdom are due to the variant, and over 100% of the infections of the coronavirus in South Africa are due to this South African variant. And this South African variant has some type of an immune escape mechanism where the virus evades the antibodies that are produced to contain it. It's literally changed its spike protein so that it escapes antibodies produced by the human body. Both of these variants are here in the United States and circulating. So we need to keep going with the vaccine effort. So that's it. I hope that's been helpful. Again, experts are going to look at this data. The average person just needs to continue to do what they're doing and make their decision about whether or not they're going to get the vaccine when their turn comes in the line. This is Dr. Rhonda Johnson. My views are my own. Stay safe, continue your prevention efforts, and as always, have a blessed day.